everything is popping. It's gonna be a beautiful conversation today. I mean, it's gonna be a beautiful conversation today, and I can't wait to dive into it. Now, before we get started, make sure you share, because sharing is a caring. Make sure you comment all you want to, because again, I'm an engagement type of person, so make sure you throw your thoughts up in here, in the comment section, because I wanna know what you think. Also, because I always go back and I always read through the comments. So, but before we get started, for those who don't know, I'm Kenya Crooks, the world's greatest weight loss expert, celebrity, trainer, and all around good guy. I coach you in every area of your life, from your mind to your behind, from the rooter to the tutor. And today, we're going to talk that talk. I'm going to give you a challenge because, again, I want to improve your life. When you come here, it's all about growth and improvement. It's all about self-development and just making sure you're good in every area of life, because that's what I believe in. I believe that our bucket should be full to where everything is just overflowing, okay? There's no lack. There's no deficiencies. Everything is prosperous because that's how it's supposed to be. Well, yeah, so let's talk about some stuff. But before I get started, put 7 in the comments to get yourself 7 free days of my online workout program. If you're on the tickety talk, just DM me #7 or go to the link in my profile. Go to the link in my profile at KenyaCrooksNetwork.com. You'll see 7-day challenge and register for that. It's 7 free days. Then after that, only $30 a month. And yeah, we're going to lose 15 to 20 pounds before the 4th of July. So if you're trying to get snatched, if you're trying to go from gut to what, if your number one problem area is your fupa and you trying to get snatched and you trying to shut down every room you step into this summer, definitely get yourself 7 free days of my online workout program. Now, with that being said, are you ready for your life homework? Are you ready for your life homework? If you are, put the shoe emoji. Put the shoe emoji in the comment section if you're ready for me to step on your toes. Because that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to step on your toes. And we're going to talk about this time. Right? Now, your life homework is this. Protect your portals. Now, a lot of times I'll talk about, what you should eat and what you shouldn't eat and what you should be doing exercise-wise and stuff like that. But there's another piece of this thing, okay? It's about what you're watching. It's about what you're listening to, because that contributes to everything else also. Now, I'm going to ask you a real crazy question. You ready? How many emotional eaters do we have? Throw your hand up, please. Throw your hand up, please. If you're an emotional eater, if you got that Carl Thomas in you, tell me what's the use in holding on if we can't be friends. I'm emotional. You emotional, throw your hand up. Throw your hand up. I'm seeing some folks. Let me see. I'm seeing some. Okay, I'm seeing some folks. Okay. So my question to you is, if you're an emotional eater, why are you watching sad stuff? Why are you watching sad stuff? Why are you listening to sad stuff? Why are you watching things that make you emotional? Why are you watching things that make you feel a certain way? Why are you watching stuff that don't feed you, that ends up taking away from you? That'd be my thing. Because y'all be watching the Lifetime stuff and the Tubi stuff and all that other good stuff. And most of the time, it's always about, and this is the play that everybody be running. And no matter if it's TV or music, or even those movies y'all be watching, they run the same play. There's a single woman involved. She been singing for a while. She meets dude who's my complexion. most of the time my complexion. And then uh, he ended up being crazy. He's stalkerish. Then the woman go through all these changes and yah blah. And then she meets some light skinned person, light skinned guy, and he saves her. And yeah, but all the while you going high and low throughout. And if it's something like Precious or something, and it's in that vein, it's dark and it's depressed the whole time, and you still watch it and you still feeling a certain way, you done cried for 30 straight minutes, and now you're looking at the world differently, and you're not thinking prosperity. You thinking lack. You thinking all people are out to get me. You're thinking, oh, okay. And see, what you also do is you put yourself in the place of the main character. So now you become the main character. So you attach yourself to the main character, and so for the next 2 or 3 hours, you going through stuff with that person. That's why you feel attached to the main character. But again, it's a character. But you've identified with the character. You've invested your feelings for 2 to 3 hours in a character. Now, let me give you the science in all of this. When you're watching emotional stuff and you become emotional and you're doing all that crying and you feeling bad and you feeling sad, you feeling depressed, you start feeling lonely, you start looking at your situation, and now your situation is even more magnified, because if I'm writing this stuff and I'm directing this stuff, I already know you. I'm writing this stuff for you. So you go through all these changes with these characters, and you're left with your feelings at the end of this movie. Your brain doesn't know the difference between fiction and nonfiction. It knows emotions. It knows your emotion. And so you've been doing all that crying. So you can't be optimistic after watching or listening to sad stuff. You got to protect your portals. You got to keep yourself at a certain frequency to where it's kind of like you're always in position to receive great stuff. How can I be in position to receive great stuff if I'm always looking at stuff from a negative perspective? I spent 2 or 3 hours feeling negative, feeling not so hopeful. So if hope is reaching out to me and good stuff is trying to reach out to me, it can't reach out to me because I'm not in a place where I can receive it. I can't receive good stuff because I'm downtrodden. I'm listening to negative stuff. My attitude is negative. I'm not hopeful. I'm doubtful. I'm anxious. I can't receive good stuff. So that being said, you got to start eliminating the stuff that don't bring you up. You got to start being real particular about the stuff you watch and the stuff that you listen to. And you got to be like, okay, the reason I got to do this is because I got to protect my peace. See, that's part of it. Again, if I'm crying, let me give you something good. If I was in a relationship with you, okay, and I made you cry 2 to 3 times a week, let's say you watch sad movies. By a show of hands, if you tend to watch sad movies or listen to sad music maybe 4 times a month, maybe 4 times a month, throw your hand up for me. If that's you, throw your hand up. Or even a couple of times a month. If you just watch some sad movies and you be boo-hoo-hooing, or you just listen to some old Mary J stuff, boo-hoo-hooing, or you just, throw your hand up if that's you. Okay. Now, let me put this in perspective for you. If you were in a relationship with me and I made you cry and I got you emotional and I made you feel bad 4 times a month, I would be considered abusive to you. They would consider me abusive. But keep in mind, this is stuff that you're doing to yourself. So in actuality, you abusing yourself. Stop doing that. Again, if I made you cry, if I made you feel a certain way, if I took you to different places in your mind and in your anger and in your rage, if I did that 4 times in a month, every month, again, I would be seen as being toxic. I would be an abuser. He's so wrong. He just be mentally abusing and just. But you do it to yourself by what you watch and what you listen to. Right. If it ain't uplifting, don't fool with it. If it's not going to move the needle in your life in a positive way, don't fool with it. Okay? We're looking to level up life. Okay? We're looking to put ourselves in position to receive stuff. You can't receive stuff if you're in a bad area of your life. Okay? Have you ever had your phone somewhere and you couldn't get any reception? That's pretty much how it is when you're in an area of life where you can't receive good stuff. Because you always feeling bad. You're always watching stuff that makes you emotional, that makes you feel downtrodden, that makes you feel like, dang, it ain't gonna get no better. So let's level up everything. And let's be real particular about everything, because no matter if it's people, what you watch, what you listen to, everything don't deserve your attention. Because this is the time of the year when people gonna start, hey, can you do this? And can you come here? No, can you? No, we ain't doing that no more. If you don't add to me, you subtracting from me. You take it away from me. If you can't multiply me, you divide my attention. I don't need you to divide my attention. So anything that takes away, anything that divides, you don't need it. We dealing with addition people, multiplication people, multiplication things, addition things. Can we agree? You got to be picky and choosy. Most importantly, you got to protect your peace and you got to protect your portals. Again, we're not being ran by our emotions anymore. We're not getting emotional. We're going to be very direct. We're going to be extremely intentional about where our attention goes, because we're growing. We're getting better. We're leveling up. Can we agree? Throw your hand up if you agree. We're protecting our peace, protecting our portals. And again, when phone numbers pop up on your phone and you know they're not trying to help you, because I tell people all the time, you always have folks who are easily manipulated. It's kind of like the devil sometimes be like, hey, have you talked to Crystal lately? Have you? I seen on Facebook you look too happy. Why don't you call Crystal, drop some bad news on her? Because again, she's looking too happy. You got willing vessels for the other team who want to sabotage you, who want to delay you, who want to bless and block you, who want to make you feel you can't do something. You got folks who are willing vessels who will make you feel less than. We don't need those folks anymore. We don't need them. So let's wave bye-bye to the distractions of life. And let's focus on our finish. No matter if it's that weight loss goal, going back to school, starting that relationship, putting yourself in a position to have a relationship, hermit ministry. Yeah, I'm talking to my hermit ministry. Yeah, look, y'all know who y'all are, folks who just find is all get out but won't get out. Yeah, I'm talking to you. So we're going to have it all because you deserve to have it all. Let me read what Crystal said. Crystal says, yes, coach, I'm trying to stay focused on my schoolwork and everything keeps happening to distract me. Okay, Crystal, can I give you something good, Crystal? Can I give you something good, Crystal? Crystal, can I bring you on for a half second? Are you in a position or in a place where you can talk for a half second? Because I want to tell you something. Throw your head. Let me know if you can come on just for a half second. Because I want to talk to you. Because you're indicative of a lot of people who follow me, who you're trying to do something, and if you're in that position, throw your hand up to where you're trying to do something, you're on the right path, then all of a sudden, stuff start happening. Crystal, let me bring you on right quick. Let me talk to you. Let me talk to you right quick, Crystal. Hold on. Let me bring Crystal on. Let's talk for a half second, Crystal. Let's talk about you. We're gonna get Crystal straight right quick. Crystal, click on that link I just sent. It's the StreamYard link, and let me bring you on right quick. Let me read. Work is stressful for me. Hard to stay committed to my workout routine due to it. Okay, here's the thing. Let me give you something good. If that's your situation, your job is a job. Okay, you can't inherit or you can't pass down a job. If you pass away on Wednesday, they're gonna have your job filled by Friday. So you got to keep that in mind. You can't be sacrificing your life, your health, and your strength and your mental well-being for something that can replace you at any moment or any time. Keep in mind, somebody could make the decision, well, we don't like her no more. Let's get her gone. All the while, now you done messed up your mind, you done messed up your life, you done messed up your health, all because of a job that you can't easily be replaced at. So you got to start putting yourself first. You got to make yourself the priority. Hold on, Crystal. Let me try to do this again. You got to make yourself the priority. And you got to be like, okay. And here's the thing also. When it comes to working out, it just don't take long. It don't. All you really need, honestly, is about 30 minutes. You got 24 hours in a day. All you need is 30 minutes. You can do that early in the morning or as soon as you get off. 30 minutes, you're worth it. So think about that. Let me bring Crystal on. Hey, Crystal.
Hi, Coach.
Crystal, tell the people how much weight you done lost in my program, please, because I'm so
I've lost 25 pounds.
We love Crystal. Now, Crystal, tell me about your situation, please, ma'am.
I'm taking summer classes, and every day is something else popping up. Like right now, every vehicle's trying to act up, and we're fixing to go on a cruise next week, and I gotta have a vehicle ready, and just stressing over getting everything prepared. It's just a lot.
Can I spin it for you?
Yes, sir.
Let me spin that thing. Let me spin that thing for you. Anytime stuff starts to happen, and this has been my experience, anytime stuff starts to happen, it's a sign that you're getting closer to your stuff. It's a great sign that if you stay focused long enough, that you're gonna get everything you want. If you can just accept things, because anytime you start a journey, no matter if it's weight loss or no matter if it's school, if you basically prepare yourself and you say within yourself, okay, when I start this thing, all of this stuff is going to happen. I know it's coming. I invite it. When it comes, all I'm gonna do is just jab at it. Boom, boom, boom. I'm punching. Every time something pops up, I'm punching out. And as soon as you see it, Boom, hit it, get it out the way quickly. Because what
Mm-hmm.
happens is that where people get in trouble is they'll see something, and let's say it's sitting on your shoulders.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, it becomes heavy. And all it takes is for you to have a bad day or bad days before it becomes heavier than it's supposed to be because you never handled it.
Mm-hmm.
So handle that thing quickly, get it out the way, and keep it moving, knowing that something else is going to pop up. But as soon as it pops up, you're going to grab it and you're going to disengage from it because you're going to handle it.
Okay.
But it's part of your journey. It's part of it. But again, your job is to stay focused on everything you want with the expectation of crossing that finish line. Because that's what you're going to do. You're going to finish. Yeah. But just know that everything is coming your way. It's kind of like with the story of Job. Everything happened with Job. Lost everything. Family, wealth, health. But because he stayed steadfast and he kept doing what he was supposed to do, he got double for his trouble.
Yeah.
And that's what you got to tell yourself. You know what? If I hang in there, I'm going to get double for my trouble just because I was obedient.
Yeah. You're right.
When we graduate?
Huh?
When are we graduating?
I plan to graduate in May.
Come on, babe. Now, from now to May, don't get distracted.
That's the goal.
Look, that's your homework. Do not get distracted under any circumstances. Do not get distracted. You told all of us here in social media world that you're going to get it done by May. We're going to get it done by May.
Yep. I'm registered. I just got to finish.
Look, we touching and
yes, sir.
I'm so proud of you. So let's go get it. I'm super proud of you.
Thank you.
Thank you for hanging with me. Thank you, Crystal. Mwah.
Bye, Coach.
My girl. So that's what's up. So y'all be good. Thank y'all for hanging with me again. Put 7 in the comments to get 7 free days of my online workout program. And after the trial is up and over with, it's only $30 a month to stay on. $1 a day to work on your fine. I'm personally going to coach you from a private page. And again, we're going to dominate the summer. So if you're trying to lose 15 to 20 pounds before July the 4th, you trying to get rid of your fupa, and you trying to look snatched, you trying to look toned, and that's the major thing. We work on you looking snatched and toned. You'll see a lot of people doing stuff that they ain't supposed to be doing and just looking all flat. They neck look old like Heathcliff Huxtable's mama's neck, and they still in their 40s and stuff. No, we're looking to tone everything and to make everything curvy and make everything just ridiculous, not just flat and old looking. Okay? The goal is to make your 40s, your 30s, 40s, and your 50s look better than your 20s. You've seen my before and after, so you know what we doing right here. So if you're trying to take your look to a different level now, and you trying to shut down rooms now, and you trying to level up the people that's hollering at you now, let go. Put 7 in the comments, check your DMs. Let's get you snatched for the summer. And let's dominate. Let's be great. Love y'all. Be good. I'm gone.